Sea salt smell tickles my nose at Ana Gloria's seafood market as Miss Victoria drops $3.30 in change to my lolo, handing him plastic bags with eggplant, tuyo, and tonight's kinship. He places in my 8-year-old hand the 3-pack of Hershey's chocolate milk that I had begged for. Outside, the northeast daylight heat wave would sear the gray pavement that we walked on, polka dotted with juicy fruit, have a bubba sticking to my sandals like the sweat on my back. But the equally sticky, superiorly sweet, carton of 8-ounce chocolate milk was enough to make up for Igorot Boulevard's lack of mercy. It was piss-stained, dilapidated, filled with brown faces, tired faces, faces that looked like me, that lounged in front of these donut shops, bagged the groceries, made the cash register ding to then hand me these plastic DVD cases. Its soft scarring would fit neatly into the curvature of my plump palms, followed by the words, "Please return this in 3 days." But by day 1, I've already pressed play. And this was our Friday in the red, brown, beige apartment on the hill behind the Chevron gas station where I dingled my size 5 feet on the windowsill at midnight, where I built this papier-mâché geyser for the 6th grade science fair, where I fell asleep on the Blockbuster DVDs next to my mother's arms. Completely changes. Pressing fast forward, moving so fast that Verdugo and New York and Colorado blur into the voice of my inner child pleading to these streets. Did you forget about me too? Because I'm now 10 years older. Sea salt no longer permeates my senses because Ana Gloria's is a pet store, and Miss Victoria is nowhere to be found. Piss-stained and heat wave remain, but now it's these young faces, it's life faces, it's I can afford your childhood home faces that fill the boulevard with artisanal cheese soaps that smell like open floor concept apartments and craft beers that I just had today. With dainty coffee, with dainty coffee shops that taste like my bitter tears when I left my home of 14 years. Everything I felt and tasted and savored now marked up to these astronomical prices I can only afford if I fly from the moon with a diploma and a credit score. I'm broke. Again. When I realized how much I had taken for granted. Like bumping into best friends, turned strangers, looking and sounding the same, but no matter how many pieces I try to put together to recreate the whole, they're no longer the ones I used to call home. So I drive down these pavements, once polka dot spotted. Familiar street names now filled with different faces. I press my size 7 feet on the brake in a haze and back at this red, brown, beige place that's now someone's blue, gray, white. As I stare at my ghost, I hold on to the sweet pain and the bitter pleasure. You're still my rock. Even when arrogant investors and out-of-touch mayors break you down to turn you into a stranger, you are still my